Well, I did it. Not sure how I feel about it, but I did. Talked about a mask yesterday when I was sharing in a video last night. Kind of took the mask off. Kind of let it go. You know, sometimes things really build up in us and you get to a point that you can't handle it anymore. And you get to a point that you don't really understand what's happening. You know, I shared something a while back, and it says that people have to pretend that you are a bad person so they do not feel guilty for the way that they treat you. I shared that. I mean, you feel like you're a whipping post. You know the song, Allman Brothers, Whipping Post? Everything's music to me. I mean, come on, I've been doing radio forever. There you go. It's all about the music. Yeah, do you feel like the whipping post or, you know, the Smash Mouth, if I remember right? Yeah, the Smash Mouth song, you know. You got your finger and your thumb in the shape of an L over your forehead. Do you feel like you're just walking around and you're a loser? Do you feel like you're walking around? You got a kick me sign on the back. You're like, here, just give it to me. And you get the smoke blown up your wazoo, your nose, we'll say. You know, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose. Remember that when I was a kid. You know, you're awesome, you're great, but I'm not sure. And it doesn't matter if it's a relationship or if it's at work. Even at work, I swear sometimes, and I talk to friends of how they get passed up for promotions, they get passed up for a raise. Because, well, the raise isn't in the budget, so we have to give you a lower score, even though you're better than this score that we're giving you. How does that even work? So you have to rationalize a person? Sorry, we can't afford you. We can't give you any more money. We're going to give you a penny instead of 2 pennies an hour. It's like, why? Why are we in this world of shame? Why are we in this world of how do we beat people down? You know, going through all this and dealing with a lot of the things that have been happening over the past few months with me. You know, you have one thing and someone really saying how they're trying to figure something out, but they were never really there. But you deal with that even at work. You know, all this time, you know, we got a plan. You always feel like you're being drug along. You know, you got that carrot in front of you. You know, you're the donkey. You got the carrot in front of you. You're just enough that you can't reach it, but you keep walking forward. You know, that carrot in front of the horse. Or the rabbit that you see in the dog rat tracks to get the dogs to do the race. You know, we're just in this world, and sometimes you just don't know why. But you do the best you can. You keep pushing forward, right? You keep being the best that you can be. But yeah, I let the mask down. I don't know if that I was nice about it. I don't know that I was mean about it. I don't know. You just have that feeling. Yeah, it's just one of the many things that I'm fighting right now. You know, I get this other part that, again, you're never good enough. You'll never be good enough for this. I don't know how many times I've been told, you're good enough, but. And I got it again. You're good enough, but you're never going to get this. If I'm good enough, why am I not going to get it? If I'm good enough, why is there somebody else that is better than I am? Well, they're not as good. You're better. You're the better person. You'd be the better. You're the most qualified. But we're going to choose somebody else. You always just feel like you're getting passed over. Life is a bowl of cherries that have been smashed. You know, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Of course, the one joke is then just put some vodka in it. Anyway, that's a completely different story. You know, you are doing great. I am doing great. We are doing great. Being the best that we can be and really sharing and doing the best we can. Doesn't matter what's happening around you. Doesn't matter how much everyone around you is not doing their best. You know that you are satisfied because you're doing the best you can be. And I know that's a huge one for me. I know I'm doing the best I can, even through so many things that I've dealt with since I was a kid. Makes it hard, but we keep doing it and we keep pressing forward because we have pride. And I want to be the best that I can be. I want people to see the work that I do. I want to see the things that I do in life. And people say, you know, look at what he can do. Look at what he's done. He's a nice guy. Can be kind of a jerk at times, a little sarcastic, a little cynical, but you know what? His heart's huge. I hear that a lot. But you are doing great. You are doing wonderful. So I did it today. Well, yesterday. Again, not sure how I feel about it. It's bad when you actually kind of stand up for yourself a little bit and then you feel guilty. You ever get that? I get that all the time. It's crazy. It's crazy, I'm telling you. But yeah. You are wonderful. You are awesome. You are fantastic. And what's the whole Stuart Smalley thing? You know, was it people like me? I can't even remember it. It was so funny, but you know, I got to go look it up. You're going to have to look it up and maybe put it in the comments below. You just go, duh, man, I can't remember what this is. Anyway, no. Doggone it, people like you. All right. You have a wonderful day. You are awesome. You are loved. You are doing great. We are doing great. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're in it together. If you ever need to lean on somebody, find somebody to lean on. Friend, family member, somebody that you can trust. Maybe even just you're at the coffee shop and you're like, hey, can we just sit down and have a conversation? You don't have to talk about your, personal things. But always remember, too, to be kind. Share that kindness because you never know what that person's going through that you see every day.